So, this is what happened to me a few years ago, quite a few years, over 30. My name was Jerry, and I had a meeting, I believe, with an angel, because it can't be any other way that it would not be coincidence, something happening like this. So I was doing some dismantling up at a abandoned mine out in a bush about 25 kilometers off the highway. And yeah, I was working there, dragging out a set of metal stairs, very heavy stairs, and I dragged them out with my truck. And I was going to load them, and there was nobody up there. I was the only one up there, and it's very secluded, so you know when somebody else is coming. And nobody was there, and all of a sudden, there was a man walking up towards me, and he asked me if I needed a hand. So I go, yeah, sure, I need a hand. So we grabbed it and we lifted it up, put it on the truck, and I remember saying, I can't believe how light this thing is. And he just kind of laughed. And then I said, oh, I should have gave you a pair of gloves to wear. And he goes, no, it was okay. And I looked at his hands, and his hands were clean. They weren't dirty, like mine were dirty. And then okay, so we just talked a bit, and he walked away, and I went into the building where this was a 3-story building. The top 2 floors had crushed down on the bottom floor, and so I knew where to crawl in. I went to the electrical room, and you had to know where to go to get there. And I just got in there, and I'm looking around, and I turn around, and he's standing right behind me, and he's not dirty, his pants are not dirty. I thought, this is incredible. It almost made me scared a bit. And so I just kind of talked a bit to him, and I tried to get out of the room. And I went to another part of the mine, and he happened to be right there too. And then I figured, okay, it's time for me to get out of here. And so I started to leave, and he was walking down the road, and I stopped, and I said, oh, you need a ride, or where are you going? He goes, oh, I got a car just down the road. And I didn't see no car, but anyways, I was smoking a joint because I wasn't a real believer yet. And he just looked at me and said, you shouldn't do that. And I go, yeah, well, you hear that from a lot of people. And then I left. We said goodbye, and I left. And I never came across any vehicle down the road. I didn't see another vehicle the whole time. And then I got home, and I tried to unload that set of stairs, and I couldn't budge it. It was so horribly heavy. It was heavier than I could imagine. And I used a crane system to lift it off. But there's no way in the world I could have ever loaded that set of stairs on my vehicle. It was well over 1,000 pounds. And that was very, when all the time going home, I'm thinking about what happened. But the last bit, when I tried to unload it, then I knew for sure that he was an angel. And that's my story.